Some things just don't mix, like toothpaste and orange juice. Oil and water, despite the saying they can go together, it just takes a lot of work and a healthy serving of science. Due to their different densities, oil and water want to stay separated, but sometimes they put aside their differences and play nicely together. You can find evidence of this in your kitchen. Salad dressings, mayonnaise, butter, milk, all mixtures of oil and water known as emulsions. Let's find out more from someone who knows his way around a kitchen, Chef Thad Stuckey.
The only way you're ever going to get oil and water mix is by emulsifying. So what we're doing when we start emulsifying a product or emulsification is we're forcing the oil in the water, or the oil and or the fat in the water, or the fat and whatever liquid you're trying to combine it with, to hold together in suspension.
You can try this for yourself by taking oil and water in a jar and shaking it. It won't evenly mix like sugar or salt in water, but it will mix with small oil droplets hovering in the water in suspension for a moment. This simple mixture barely lasts 5 minutes before separating, so how do emulsions like mayonnaise stay stable in your pantry? As it turns out, agitation is just half of the process. The other half is much more important: emulsifiers. Emulsifiers are the chemicals that make emulsions happen. The most widely used emulsifier comes from something that's likely in your fridge right now.
Eggs are a great emulsifier because they have this chemical compound called lecithin in it. So lecithin helps hold that emulsion together better than almost any other product out there.
So let's try that, adding an egg yolk where that lecithin lives to our previous mixture that didn't hold. Notice how it doesn't separate. Lecithin and other emulsifiers do this well because of their chemical structure. One side loves oil while the other side loves water, keeping both in a stable mixture. This is why mayonnaise, hollandaise, salad dressings, and more use egg in them. The eggs do the work on a molecular level, but it's up to the chef to force that oil and water together by whisking it a lot. But before you tire yourself out trying to make hollandaise at home, Chef has a shortcut.
We never hand do this. I'm just doing this for fun. Blender, food processor, whatever piece of equipment you have at home that makes your life easier, use it. Works great with vinaigrettes, works great with hollandaise, any sort of emulsifications where you feel like you've got to whisk all the time. You can do it that way if you really want to. Use the technology.
From egg-based emulsions in your kitchen to other natural and synthetic emulsions in cosmetics and skincare, you probably use mixtures of oil and water daily. For this week's Moment of Science, I'm meteorologist David Dixon.